Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the offense out for their first possession. Of course, the home of the Cotton Bowl in modern times will become AT&T Stadium, a massive yet somehow intimate setting. This, of course, is where the first championship game of the playoff era was played.
Well, who could forget that? When Ohio State took care of Oregon to win the national championship for Urban Meyer. And this game, like you said, I think it just seems to get bigger and bigger in this setting. The pressure these players feel. Let's see who can handle that the best today.
The game makes it second and medium. They'll run the option. And the run.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down, they load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Play action here on first down. Receiver makes the catch. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Second down play coming up. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Got space, looking to score. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of a rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
PAT makes it 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Tar Heels offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And the Tar Heels looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking downfield, it's Weaver. He'll take a deep shot here. And he cannot make the catch over the middle on the crossing route. He's going to bring up third down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating.
Football comes out. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
You know, with wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
Offense ready to start this drive. They're going to run the option. QB decides to keep it here. He'll toss it to the back. He'll be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Now the all-important extra point. Look at this. They fake the PAT and try to throw for it. Pass hauled in off the fake. And he's not going to get there. Stopped short. Missed opportunity to build this lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. They'll return it from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? Quick throw to the left side. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
That completion sets up an important third down play. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. And the Tar Heels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game.
Down he goes, a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. Makes a quick grab. And he's brought down there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
It's going to be a loss on the play. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense. Getting set. Here's second down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Back to throw again. The pass rush closing in. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
Short throw to the back, an easy completion. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. And it's good.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. Quarterback's got it on the option. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the option play. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. And they'll They'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Here's a gamble. Head coach keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. 1st down here for this offense. Handoff heading left. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He's moving out of the pocket. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. He made good on his first try. This one is from 36 yards away. And that one's straight down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it just outside the goal line. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. We expect the teams have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the 2nd quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes a quick catch. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down. The game moves the ball to the 39. It'll be 1st down. The shotgun running play call. And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field.
Illegal offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Oh, it's snapped to the back. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Here's a throw underneath to the back. They get him down after the completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a 1st down.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Tight end makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
always have to be careful on the sideline not to step out accidentally. The wide receiver does a good job here on the route to bring the ball in while on a tightrope.
That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And he's stopped short. The two-point try fails. They can't build on their lead here. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. It's hard to win these games just kicking field goals. They need to find the end zone here, some urgency. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. And the Tar Heels come to the line in the hurry up.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. And the Tar Heels look to keep this drive moving. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers and those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. Return starts from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. It's a short completion to the big tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and it allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Here's a 1st and 10 play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play.
Hold.
That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the pass is complete to the tight end. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
It's a quick grab. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Zero hesitation that time. We just got it, put it out to the right flat. Unfortunately, it falls incomplete.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the second and third option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that first down.
Out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Looking to throw it from the red zone. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. He's past the 30. Inside the 10. Going to take it all the way in. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He makes the grab. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Oh, the sack is made there by the freshman. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? As the first down is still going. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line. Center, guard, tackle, they seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that, and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot.
Looking to make a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. But Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And he runs it into the two-point conversion, but there's a flag down. We'll have to sort that out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now they'll empty the backfield on this two-point conversion. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pass caught in the end zone. A successful two-point conversion. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. And the Tar Heels looking to run some tempo here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Jukes past the defender, he's in the clear. Good enough for the first down to the 37. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Looking downfield, it's Weaver. And the sophomore's got him for a sack. Not going to be easy here. Backed up, a long way to go for a first down. Now on third and very long, looking to throw. And it's intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him?
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And he's got it already past the first down marker. 4 set of bounds after a nice game. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal. The offense sets up with a first and goal. They try to run it with the option. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Second and goal for the offense. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And it's incomplete, in and out of the hands of the running back. That's going to bring up third down. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. Now the try here for the extra point. He's missed it. The extra point is no good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So it's second down and long here from the 13. They'll hand it off. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. They'll try to run for the first down. And the defense rises up and stops him short on third down. And the Tar Heels will have to kick this away when he comes for his second punt of the game. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Hey guys up front lined up. It's first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down. That play makes it second and 10. They'll try the option play here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to...
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Inside the 10.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if his defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Yankee Blue!
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Oh, and the quick throw falls incomplete. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Back to throw. It's Weaver. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. And the Tar Heels hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Defense bunching at the line, showing blitz. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. No huddle here for the offense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your...
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Can he take it all the way? The 30. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position. First down here for this offense. It's an option look. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide.
But got a lane. Can he get in? And it's a touchdown, but there is a marker on the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the back now goes in motion. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Fresh set it down to the offense. First down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So it's 2nd down and long here from the 13. Dropping back. It's Weaver. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line. And the Tar Heels bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. He boots it away from inside his own end zone. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the offense trots back onto the field here. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. He'll hand it off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. A good job up front and a nice run.
So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And the sophomore making an impact play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Has the first down, still on the move. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, You keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
It's a shotgun run call. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the return starts. Just tremendous toughness here. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Dropping back, it's Weaver. Caught quickly. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back. Catch made on the out route. Gets some space around the 30. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense is not giving up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Tar Heel. Still no answer for this offense.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Offense makes their way on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7. They'll run the option. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Ball is free in the backfield. And the defense jumps on the football.
Boy, incredible job here by this defense to create this turnover. It looked like this game was over, but now with this turnover, they got a chance to get back in the game.
Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
To the air, it's Weaver. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense.
Chris, that ball's tipped up into the air, and it's anybody's football. The defense, first of all, does a great job of anticipating a throw down in the red zone, and they're in great position to knock that ball up. But it was exciting to see would anybody come up with it once it was in the air.
That play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now. Looking to throw yet again. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
Let's go.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Inside the 40 now. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Defense is coming after him. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Chris, I got to tip my cap to this quarterback. I know he's putting up some yards today, and let's face it, they've got the lead, but he has faced some pressure. That's the fourth time that they've been able to get after him and bring him down, so it's feast or famine one way.
Oh, it is a fumble. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Scanning the field, it's Weaver. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down. They finally get him down, but an explosive play. The offense in business now at the 24. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Second down play coming up for this offense. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. And they finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. Wow, a great play on the interception, but that's going to be wiped out on a roughing the passer penalty. On first and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Touchdown, UNC. This offense is still clicking. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. And the offense just takes a knee here. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but